are you?
Doing okay, thanks.
Okay. Are you going to do
Yeah.
the
Gotta get that one together, George.
Okay, hello. Welcome to What the Forks podcast, our special Academy Award picks. Okay, I'm Susan Ayres.
I'm Patty Smith.
Sean White.
Lon Shima.
George Sanchez.
Okay, so today, let me just get my glasses here. Today, we're going to be doing 6 categories.
Oscars.
It's
Yes,
the Oscar episode.
Yes. That would be like the Academy Awards, right?
Yes. Oscars, yes.
Okay,
Are the
so
Academy Awards.
Best
yes.
Supporting Actress, Best Supporting Actor, Best Actress, Best Actor, Best Director, Best Picture. Okay, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna start with Lon, and let's go to Best Supporting Actress. What do you think?
Well, after watching all of these movies, I have to admit I am going with what I have seen everyone do, and to give it to this Yoon Yu Jung for Minari. I think she has won almost every single
Has she
supporting
really?
actress. I think so. I'm not sure, but that's what I remember reading. That they said, okay, she's won like most of them. Now, I have to admit, after watching the movie, at first I thought, what in the world are they giving the performance? So you're watching this woman who comes over from Korea and doing all this, but then the drama halfway through her performance really kicks in, and it's sort of astounding, her last scene, in my opinion. So I get that. Now, I will say this. I thought everyone on this is the category I thought was the best one.
Really?
I mean, I could even cite other people, like even Ellen Bernstein from that movie.
Yes. The
What was it?
Promising.
No.
I get them mixed
Pieces
up.
of
Pieces
a
of a
Woman.
Woman.
Pieces of a Woman. I thought so there was an abundance of great supporting performances by actresses, in my opinion, this year. But I would give it to her only because I thought it really rang true, and I really, really am a big Olivia Coleman fan. I would
Me too.
see she should get everything she's on board for, everything she's in. So
But you're still giving it to Yoon Jung, right?
yes, because my experience of watching the movie, it's like that really touched me.
I agree. Okay.
I think Olivia Coleman's going to take it.
Okay. Any reason?
Just because she should.
Then she will get it.
Well, she's English, for God's sakes.
Of course she should get it.
I just thought it was outstanding.
She was good.
I thought she, as someone who's personally gone through that and watching,
Yeah, that must have been hard.
it was hard. Yeah, it was. Yeah, but yeah. So I'm just going to say Olivia Coleman.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Glenn Close, and everybody was really good, but it's between, to me, Maria Bakalova from Borat, because that's hard to do, and Glenn Close. I loved all the supporting actresses, but Amanda Seyfried, I didn't feel played an exceptional role. Olivia Coleman, well, I am really an Olivia Coleman fan too, and oh Jesus, you bit me.
He doesn't agree with you.
He disagrees.
Minari.
This is our new member, Virgil. He's what is he?
Doberman.
I know, but how old?
Almost 4 months.
Almost 4-month-old Dobby.
You can tell by the arm how many bites.
Oh my goodness! Wow.
No, right?
So I'm going to say Glenn Close because physically she made such a different look, and I think that part would be hard to play. You know what I mean? It's like it's real quiet, but it's like a held back performance. I didn't know in this category they all were so damn good.
Yeah, I had the same problem all through the thing. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can see my paper, it's got like
Everybody.
Yeah, this is the only category that I only had one for.
Really?
No, and that was for Yoon Yu Jung.
Yoon Yu Jung, yeah.
Say that again.
Yoon
Yu
Yeah,
Jung.
you have to say it
I guess
fast.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Yoon Yu Jung from Minari. She's the only one I picked. I mean, I just thought her performance was outstanding. You know, she went through the whole range. She came as this kind of kind of interesting grandmother who, who's like not the right kind of grandmother for the kids. They don't
Well,
think
that's
she's
what the kids
right.
keep saying.
Right?
You're not like a grandmother. You swear.
Yeah.
You do this. So,
And then then it gets into a whole second part. And so she did a whole range.
Exactly, yeah.
And she did it, like, I agree with you,
Right.
that the subtlety, she wasn't loud at it. You know what I mean? She wasn't loud. She just kind of grew
Yeah, through the picture. She did.
through the picture. I don't mean grew in the sense of she evolved. Her character is just challenged and
So many facets.
yeah, and she had to respond in different ways. So yeah, that was the only one that I have one easy for me. Okay.
Yeah, I agree too. That's the one who I circled, Yoon Yu Jung. I thought she has the biggest range too, right? Going from, and I thought she did behave a bit like those grandmothers. They kind of a bit like children in a way, and calling the kids on their crap too. Say, ding dong is mess, whatever wrong is. And also I thought she was kind of magical because, like I don't know if it's spoiler for people, but most people probably saw it, but like obviously the little boy is sick, and he wets the bed, and then suddenly she's kind of sick, and she's wetting the bed, and he's no longer doing that.
He's looking at her like.
So it's almost like she grabbed his energy and she took it herself.
I
So
totally
I
agree
thought
with
she had
that.
a very range in her character. I like her character was kind of magical. So,
And it
so
was-
that's
yeah.
what I give it to.
I think there is a scene where she hugs him, right?
Right.
And it's almost like she takes on his stuff.
Yeah.
It's like just amazing. Anyways, so that does it. So we have
Best
3
supporting.
for say it.
What?
Jun.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Jung.
Jung.
I will
Yoon
get
Yu
better. I
Jung.
will get better. And Mary no, Glenn Close is you,
Right.
right? And you're Olivia Coleman. Okay, there we go.
It'd be interesting to see. We should have a prize. Get these right.
Yeah.
So we move on to the next one. Since we're just doing the.
No, I think we would just move on to the next
Yes.
one.
Okay, hold on. Oh, ready?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Sure. Okay. This is
now-
for the YouTube when we edit it because we have to edit.
Hello, best supporting actor.
What are the movies? We should
Okay.
read the movies.
Okay, the best supporting act. Well, I'll give you. Okay, Raul Rassi for Sound of Metal, Sacha Baron Cohen for The Trial of the Chicago 7, Keith Stanfield for Judas and the Black Messiah, Daniel Kahlua for Judas and the Black Messiah, Leslie Odom Jr. for One Night in Miami. Okay, I'm going to start with George this time.
Okay, best supporting actor. Okay, yeah. That was a tough one. That was pretty good. I thought it was one of the stronger categories.
Right.
They were really good characters. I think the one that really got me the most was, who I think to me was the best, even though it's really tough, they're really great ones, was Keith Stanfield from Judas and the Black Messiah, because he plays the character that he's the Judas. You can see, I actually, there's a couple of scenes in the movie when his facial expressions showed his conflict of doing this.
Like Judas.
Yeah, to his own people, and that's like he's pretending and doing obviously what he has to do, but you really read his face that he's having a hard time with this. So I thought it was a tough category because they were really good, but I thought to me he was the one that I really felt the most, had the most difficulty or whatever. You had in acting, you have to pretend to be this, and you have to act it out, and you have to act out that you're having a hard time with this. So yeah, that's what I would say. Like Keith Stanfield.
Okay, you can tell we watched the movies together because I also picked. Okay, let me just go through this. I have 3 people I had a hard time with in this category, and that was Daniel Kahlua, Lakeith Stanfield, and Sacha Baron Cohen. I had a hard time with that because I thought they all gave incredible performances. I'm not sure why Daniel Kahlua wasn't up for Best Actor.
Yeah,
but
that was weird.
That's another thing.
That's funny because I thought the opposite. I thought Lakeith Stanfield
Well,
should have been best
either
actor.
they were both leading roles.
Yeah.
weren't
Well, see,
they?
no,
I
to
thought.
me, Lakeith Stanfield, even though it was a story about Fred Hampton, was more about his character, and he was on screen more. I thought, you know what, that's strange. He should have been best actor, and Daniel Kahlua as
Yes,
Kahlua.
I agree with you. Somebody should have been best actor.
I don't know why they did it like
But
that.
you know, they were both very good.
Yes.
That's the
I
thing.
wonder
But see,
how
I
they
thought Lakeith
decide-
Stanfield had more
Yeah.
to do because he was in the film more. So.
So, but I ended up like a lot of the times right now, I have them labeled 1, 2, and 3 for like, I'm not 100% like a leaning for this is one, but so who I picked was Lakeith Stanfield. This is,
Okay.
Stanfield, yeah. His role was just literally torturous.
Was he
What I
Judas?
mean,
Was he Judas?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
because he constantly he's not a bad person, he's a trapped person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's trapped. And everybody is just, I just felt so bad for him.
Yeah.
You know, I felt so bad for him. But and Daniel Kahlua, who plays the Black Messiah, Fred
Hampton.
Hampton?
I believe it's Fred Hampton.
Yeah, I think
because
it is.
he's actually represented 2 movies, that and Child of Chicago 7.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that was Bobby Seale.
No, but he's the one
He's
who's
the one
sitting
that was
behind
supposed to be in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He really is a saint. I mean, I don't even know. He's a saint.
Who is?
The character of
Fred
Black
Hampton.
Messiah, Fred Hampton.
Oh, the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
He's,
He's like a saint. But he plays always, even though he goes through a lot of stuff, I feel like the twisting of Judas into this
That-
awful position is just a stressful.
I think
for
that
me
movie,
to
all the
watch.
movies, all the
Don't
movies.
make a deal with the FBI.
But I was saying,
Remember what?
but I was saying about the movies.
Never, or the CIA, get a lawyer.
But about the movies, to me, that movie had the perfect title, for
Oh,
that
it was a
described the
great
movie.
title.
Yeah, very much so.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
perfect.
great.
Yeah. Okay, Pat.
Oh, I gotta say, everybody was great on this list, but the 2 I went. I don't. I keep changing my mind, but mine's between because
Same thing.
Sacha Baron Cohen, who I didn't even know that was Brat. I didn't even I kept going. He looks familiar. But
He's a very
Paul
good actor,
Rashi,
actually.
I really, because I've lost my hearing, I could really relate to him.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that isn't an easy thing to show, even if you're acting, right? But see, everybody was great in their role.
Yeah.
And I don't even know.
I don't understand why
I think-
he's
yeah.
not up for Best Actor. He's the main character.
Yeah, that should have been a Best
In the
Actor
movie.
category.
Which one? What one?
Paul Rossi in The Sound of Metal.
Oh no, because he's
I
he's
disagree.
he's the
I
he's the other
disagree.
guy. Riz Ahmed is the main guy who's going deaf.
Who's going deaf? Well, who's he?
Riz Ahmed, he's the
He's
kind of like
the
Native American, the
counselor
counselor
guy? He's the counselor
who
guy?
He's
teaches
a
them-
counselor.
Oh, forget that then.
Oh,
So where are you
Scratch
going,
it.
Patty?
Well, Fred Rossi,
Save it
I
for
already
Best
remember
Actor.
him,
He's-
yeah.
yeah.
I think they'll pick. Who I think they'll pick will be Leslie Odom Jr. because the other 2 in Judas and the Black Messiah,
They kind of cancel each other out.
they
Is
have
that
to
what
cancel
you-
each other out because they were both great.
Yeah.
And then Sacha Baron Cohen, God, he was good. He was
Yeah.
really good. But I think Keith Stanfield and Daniel Kahlua, they were so great. They should have a double award, and that's why one of them should be Best Actor. I don't know how they choose
Why can't
this
they both be Best Actor?
because
Yeah,
they
or-
don't do that.
Well, sure they
No,
do.
sure they do. If they
No, I mean they don't put 2 people up winning 1 prize.
Sure they
yeah,
do.
they do. They have.
They have. That'd be great. I've never seen that.
I don't quite understand either.
But I think this is a strong supporting actor to me doesn't fit these categories. These people don't fit these categories, except for Paul Raci and Sacha Baron Cohen. But the other 3,
So, Patty, who do you pick?
all of them, except for Paul Raci. No, because it would be Judas and the Black Messiah, but I can't tell you which one was better. I'm going to say the Judas guy. Which one's the Judas guy?
Lakeith.
The Keith.
Lakeith, because I think that's harder to play.
Yeah, I thought it was really tough. Yeah.
I'm shocked that Paul Raci is not the guy.
Yeah, that's right.
Not the guy.
I did not see One Night in Miami, which I cannot wait to see. So I didn't see that. So I can't really comment on Leslie Odom Jr. He's really good though. So, however, I'm going to say Sacha Baron Cohen. I
just one of my picks. I could have easily picked him myself too.
That
Yeah.
whole movie was just like
That
It was
movie
amazing
wow.
movie.
Yeah, but all these
Everybody
movies
in it.
were amazing.
yeah.
All depressing as hell,
No, me,
though.
I'm with you. I'm handicapped because I did not see One Night in Miami, so I do not know how Leslie Odom Jr.'s performance is.
Well, look at Hamilton and think, could this guy play the part?
I haven't seen Hamilton either,
think
so.
so.
You didn't see Hamilton?
No.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
But see, mine came down to either Paul Rossi or Rossi and Daniel Kaluuya. Now, my thing was only because Paul Rossi, I thought I was sort of amazed. I was watching this thinking, wait, is he actually an actor? I hadn't. His thing was so realistic because, and we'll get to that in Sound of Metal because I think that's some of the
Right.
films that actually had that quality, like Minari. You know, like the grandmother. It's like she didn't even seem like an actress. It's like they just pulled some like feeble-minded Korean woman and put her in there, right? Until you see her act.
We're going to be able to do those roles soon. Natural.
But
Call my agent.
But that's what the Paul Rossi did too, because it's like, oh come on, he's signing so well. I mean, he really seemed to be like in the. And so when I sort of looked him up. I said, is he an actor? And I said, oh yeah, he's an actor, but he came from deaf parents. So that's what I said. No wonder it seems so natural to him.
Absolutely,
That I get. You know.
We learned sign in Girl Scouts.
Oh really?
Yeah, but it's not American sign.
Oh
It's,
no, right. Each country has a different kind of sign. Yeah.
We did not learn how to sign. And one thing I thought was
I
really interesting about signing is that one time I met this girl and she was telling me that her major was languages, specializing in deaf. What do you say that?
deaf people.
Yes, but they and I was like, I never understood why they just, there's all different languages, and you would think in signing could be like
Universal.
universal.
Yeah.
Isn't there only two?
No,
two.
there's many.
Well, no, because each country will have their own version
Yes.
of signing.
Yes,
Yeah.
their own signing.
Because they have their own unique word and language too.
Here's
So,
what she
yeah.
told me, that when you go, oh, I was wrong. That's a great reason. She goes, oh no, she goes, the culture is in the language. So if
That makes
you
sense, yeah.
you take away that, you take away the culture. And I'm like, I never thought of that. That's brilliant.
Exactly.
So yeah, it made a lot of sense. Okay. what
But I was going to say that I would see if I were voting, I'd vote for Paul Rossi. But I bet you Daniel Kaluuya
Oh, I'm so
was going to
sorry.
win. So okay, I actually think he will win the Oscar.
Who do you think will win the Oscar?
Daniel Kaluuya. Will
he
win.
was excellent.
Again, because he's another one who's been sort of sweeping all the awards
Yeah, he's been
for
winning
this
the
film.
awards.
So, and that's why I actually noticed. I thought, like Keith Stanfield. I thought that's really unfair because I really thought he should be put up for Best Actor.
Absolutely.
I really did. But again,
Okay.
Okay, so let me stop this for a second and try it back again so I don't have a long video.
Didn't bother you.